I mean, everyone, as always, is saying the whole thing is going to hell in the handcart. Where are we on Brexit? What's the reality? Put aside all the partisan nonsense.
Right.
Where are we?
The reality is time is running out and there is a lot of unfinished business. Take the heat out of it. As you say, take out the politics. I've been speaking to a lot of businesses. I was at a big conference a couple of weeks ago in Birmingham. Businesses are not being party political about this. They are just worried.
Yeah, but if you're Boris Johnson, you don't care.
Well, this is another incredible line that the Conservatives have crossed. The Conservatives always there, the party of business, the party of fiscal responsibility. Not anymore.
Well, the fact is we're coming out now because the bill was passed last week, the EU withdrawal bill, so we're coming out in March. We're now going to have another summit at Chequers with the entire cabinet. Are we coming out,
though, Andrew, in a way that is going to please any Brexiteer?
It'll please some Brexiteers. It won't please the Jacob Rees-Mogg Brexiteers because it will be a soft Brexit.
Here's the
because we'll have a 2-year transition.
We have no agreement over customs.
But the problem, it seems to me, is so we do this gigantic fudge, right? And then it doesn't work. Then all the Brexiteers say, well, it wasn't Brexit, so don't blame us. Who's accountable if it's a fudge?
Nobody's accountable. This is the massive problem. There was no plan. There was no certainty, and ultimately no one's going to be happy with the Brexit we get. Brexiteers aren't going to be happy, Remainers aren't going to be happy, and I think the thing that will ultimately defeat Brexit is Brexit itself.
Wouldn't it be better, Andrew, wouldn't it be better? Look, the Mail's been the big cheerleader for Brexit, right? Would it not be, although the Mail on Sunday was Remain, so there were two papers, same group, different positions. But would it not be easier if all those who drove Brexit now tried to make it work? It seems to me that all those who actually drove it are now on the periphery, and the ones who didn't believe in it and voted Remain, like Theresa May, are the ones now trying to implement it. It seems the wrong way round to me.
I've always thought that the people running Brexit should be the Brexiteers in the cabinet. Liam Fox, Michael Gove, David Davis.
And then if it doesn't work, we know exactly who to blame. You people told us it would be the great future. It hasn't been, and we might suffer a few years of pain and then have to reverse it. But right now, all I can see happening is a gigantic fudge, which is going to be basically the worst scenario.
Well, I think we will come out of the single market and the customs union, which means we can do trade deals, we do end free movement of people, but we're going to have a 2-year transition period. And that should reassure businesses because it gets 2 years to bed everything in.
It's not reassuring businesses. And, you know, at the end of the day, we've just come back out of a big global downturn with the crash. Why are we taking the risk on jobs?
How many of these businesses back in the early 2000s would have said, if we don't join the euro, it will be financial disaster?
All of them.
I'll tell you, because I was editor of the Mirror at the time, they all did. They all were saying the same thing. It will be financial apocalypse if we don't join the euro. We didn't join the euro. Best thing that we never did. This is why I've never been completely convinced that I was right when I voted Remain. Because I remember all the nonsense talked about the euro.
Nobody knows what's going to happen, right? Nobody knows.
So can we all start from that place?
A big risk, and I just think, I know we don't want
to
listen to
all
experts
say it's
anymore.
going to be doom and gloom. They all say it's doom and gloom because they seem to have the advantage of a crystal ball that the rest of us don't have.
My problem is I can't even look at Twitter anymore without... All I see is two gigantic echo chambers. I see the Remainers all screaming it's going to be the biggest disaster
they want it to be.
I see the Brexiteers all screaming about...
They want it to be. They want it to be a disaster.
I've got one for you.
They want it to be a disaster.
You think it's all going to be the sunny uplands?
No, I don't say that.
Do.
No, I don't.
Hubris before nemesis.
Well, that's very...
Hubris before nemesis.
Gimmick.
I love that phrase.
Well, you know...
that could apply to the England football team.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you both very much.
It'll be all right in the night, trust me.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It'll be all right on the night. Trust me, says Andrew Pierce.
I'm not talking about the football.
Trust me, says Andrew Pierce. I think on that bombshell, we'll leave it. Thank you both very much.